Welcome everyone to Hammered and Cheese, where Canada has invaded the United States of America, and we will be victorious.
Not anymore, man. We have like a real man as president now.
You know what? I think we can all agree that food can unite us all. How about let's leave it at that?
Yes, I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
There we go. We'll leave it at that. I am Dino the Genetic Marvel. With me, as always, is Chef Boyardee's Nuts, Mr. Cole Clayton on the bottom. And our guest for today is Kelly Zemnickis. Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm not making lemonade, but I have lemon. So
that's fine. Hi, Victoria. And hey, Victoria, how you doing?
nice.
Listen. I'll be honest with you. Cole sent me the screenshot of the recipe.
Yeah.
And I said, what's fried sage? He's like, we're going to find out. And I'm like, I'm excited. I feel like I included it in all the hashtags because I'm like, listen, if someone's looking for fried sage, I wanted this to show up. Just,
You've never done like sage and brown butter?
I've never done that either. No.
It's so good.
Is it?
So good.
Learn today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I am not a picky eater. I will try anything twice. And that's my story about how I sucked 2 cocks and decided it wasn't for me.
Listen, okay, but that's fat guy rules. If you eat one and it doesn't taste good, you have to try another one just in case that one was a bad one.
What if you try to fuck it like somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing the first time?
If they're both bad, then you know the thing is bad. But if you had one and it was bad, you go, maybe that was just a bad one. I don't know.
Exactly.
This is a lot for my young ears, guys.
I mean, listen,
have you met me?
Don't let Kelly
Zemnickis.
No, I wasn't going to say your last name. I said it once the first time. I'm not saying it again. I said it right. I'm good. Don't let Kelly deceive you. She's also a trained Muay Thai kickboxer, and she will take your head off with one kick. So,
and not only that, but I know who your boyfriend is. I know how he'd be talking shit.
Also true.
Hi, whoever said hi. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see.
That's all right. You don't need glasses for cooking. You need just your tongue and face and hands. You need hands.
He's getting greeted by Thor's hammer.
That is not how you spell that, but it's Munir. Well,
okay.
So no, this is. Right. I'll be honest with you. This is. I'm glad we finally had you on, Kelly. It's been some time.
Well, it's been a lot of natural disasters have prevented us from doing that. True. At
some point, I feel like somebody's out to get us. That's it's you know what? It's the whole thing that people think that Canadians are nice. No, we're polite, not nice. That is we will step on your foot on purpose and then say sorry because we're good people.
Kelly, do you know that we had like a curse going on this summer? You were one of like 4 straight guests. Which we do guess like every other week. Yeah. So if we can. So like you for like 8 straight weeks, we had no guests because 4 guests in a row had natural disasters strike their homes.
Yeah.
Like it was like to the point where we're like, we can't invite people on anymore. We're causing them harm. Like
it's true. There was hurricanes. My apartment flooded.
Yes. That was you flooded. Then we had 2 hurricanes. It was literally just a series of crazy events.
At the tail end of that, I had a tornado in Cleveland, which is not a thing. No. Tornadoes don't hit Cleveland.
No.
Fair. Welcome to Tornado Alley.
I mean, that's it.
Apparently, the tornado ripped a new one into the wider fucking range.
Munir says, "Hi, Kelly. You're good at cooking." RPC says, "Hey." And then Munir says, Dino, you talk shit. That is accurate.
That's what we do here.
I'm the one not cooking to fill in the gaps that cooking. Because listen, let's be honest. We've been doing, this is our 61st episode. And
we've been doing it that long?
We have. And so far, despite what everyone still thinks, Cole has not chopped an entire finger off. It's surprising to me of all people. But, there's a certain amount of focus is needed on cooking. So I'm here to fill in those gaps.
We've tried it before. To get really drunk first.
I mean, that's fair.
That's how you not cut your finger off. That's my trick, at least.
Victoria says, I'm excited about Beets. Listen, I will go on the record. Everyone I know who likes Beets always says, well, you haven't had them the way I do them. And every time they taste like dirt. So I call you liars. That's fine. Go on.
I will say for people making this along at home, if anyone chooses to do this, and for Cole as well, tomorrow when you go to the washroom and you panic, remember we had Beets.
So
I eat blue ice cream all the time.
Oh no.
I don't have golden beets though. I have the red beet. I couldn't find golden beets.
Yeah, I couldn't find golden ones either. I got the red ones.
It's called for in the recipe, which is I'll just show everyone. It's this.
Yeah.
It's we're making this out of Bon Appetit magazine.
Ooh, fancy.
I did not even know golden beets was a thing, if I'm honest.
Listen, okay, hold on. I'm dumb at cooking. I'm only 26. No, you're not dumb at cooking. Munir, you're 26. You're dumb at everything. Don't worry about it. You're going to learn over the next few years how to be smart in certain things. Cooking, you need 3 good dishes and you'll live. You'll live and be like a hero.
You'll survive.
Yeah. You can make this. It's easy.
Yes, Munir, I am a wizard. It's not like your traditional wizard. However, I am trying to bring back the cloak. I feel like I could pull off a cloak now that I'm not as round. I am still round, but not as round as I used to be. I think I could do it.
Okay, Ron Weasley.
No.
I don't have ginger hair. You have ginger hair. You're a Weasley weirdo.
I have a ginger beard. Calm down.
Ginger
beard. I like ginger beard. I like that.
All right. So
I only have 1 glass of wine for this episode. I let Cole know that I don't partake in the herbs unless
you don't have to. You don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. We've had sober people on, but we like to let everybody know that it is friendly to everything. We've had people do mushrooms on this show, so
yeah, that was me. Just so everyone knows, I'm the one who did mushrooms, and I was holding on for dear life the whole time. I was like, let's do cooking. Yeah.
I want to mention this bottle of wine that I have. It's a South African red, and at the back of the wine it says, "Don't drink and walk on the road. You may be killed."
That's good advice, though. That's good advice. I think more people
don't drink and get on the road. Period.
No, but especially don't walk because that's going to be a mess.
There you go.
That's fair. It's one of those. Listen, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how important it is to be responsible when you drink, unless you're in a controlled environment. Then have a fun time. I went to a VIP theater with it was me and my wife, my buddy and his wife. His wife ordered a pitcher of beer. Me and the guy ordered 4 bottles of wine, and we finished 4 bottles. I don't even remember what we watched. And I'm telling you, greatest movie ever. Don't remember what it was, but it was great. And then I just gave my keys to my wife, and I'm turn the water on. That's the one thing, Cole. I'm a problem. I'm a bad influence.
It does say in the recipe to put the beets in the pot, add the water, and start boiling. You do the beets and the pasta together at once. So.
Jesus.
Well, I needed to know that.
You're an anarchist, Kelly. Yeah, chop up your beets, not your fingers.
Be careful.
What's up,
when you're chopping the beets, wash your hands often because otherwise that red dye is not going to go away for like a week. So.
It'll be all right. I try to scare women off as much as possible.
What's up, Angie? Help. Cheers, Cole, Dino, and Kelly. Happy cooking. Just stopping by to show you. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you, Angie. You're awesome.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, guys, look. Beets by Clay.
Beets by Clay.
That's good. I like
top tier. Munir asks, Dino, how old are you? Are you a chef? So I love cooking. I don't do as much as I used to. Every once in a while I do. I have started smoking meats during the summertime at least. I don't have the environment to do it on the wintertime, but I do love cooking. I'm not as talented as Cole is. I'm definitely not as talented as Kelly, that's for sure. But I'll tell you this much. If I make you tzatziki, your life will change. I am a Greek man. I am born knowing how to cook some things. So it's there's some benefits to it.
You know what's funny, Tina, is you're like one of the few people in my life who will like admit that I'm better at something than them. Like I have people who just don't want to admit that I'm good at something. Like, because I do come off as a dumb person, and I feel like people have like that ego thing going on.
Yeah,
but I appreciate you.
A lot of the times it's just your face, though. Let's be honest. That makes people not want to compliment you. But yeah, no, that's fine. Like, look, I'm a firm believer that people deserve to be complimented on their skills. I also, the problem is, and this is where it's an issue, is I also feel like they should be told where they're stupid. And that gets me in a lot of trouble because one advantage is I'm usually bigger than most people. And number two is if you are bigger than me, I don't care. I'll still fight you. It doesn't matter because I'm a nut job. So, good with the bad. It's fine. It goes both ways. It's hilarious because I've cooked with Kelly on her show six. So she got me a fancy spatula, and which I'm like, I hold that like dear to my heart. Even my wife is like, "Oh, can I use a spatula?" I'm like, "Don't touch my spatula. That's my spatula." That's But at the same time, like when we're on screen together, so the first time, if you go into Kelly, by the way, everyone, while you're here, subscribe to Gino the Genic Marvel. What is it? Just Kelly Zemnickis on your YouTube?
On YouTube, my YouTube channel is my first name, Kelly Zemnickis. Well, my full name, Kelly Zemnickis. So
perfect. Yeah. And Sniffing Glue 22. Everyone, subscribe to all of them, or we will be hiding under your bed tonight. That will happen, and it's not going to be Kelly. It's going to be this face, and this is resting murder face. You don't want it.
Yeah, Kelly's gonna take the night off on that one.
Yeah, she's like you. She's very much someone who.
Tiny. I'm 5'3". I could fit under a lot of beds.
No, I just feel like that's not a threat to most people, though.
A tiny Latvian, yeah.
I mean, she's very stabby. She does have a screwdriver in her purse. What kind of screwdriver? You'll never know.
I have a lot of tattoos, so I'm dangerous.
Mm-hmm. She goes one stab for me, one stab for you, and it's that's why. But yeah, so we are cooking. It's pasta with beets, sausage, and fried sage.
Mm-hmm.
I see sage is fun, and like I feel like a lot of people don't use things like sage, thyme, rosemary, and oregano enough. Like, and I think like me being a Greek man, oregano is partially in my hairstyle. I thread it through the last little hair I have left. I
think you got a lot of rosemary on that hairline.
I mean, listen, it's fallen out. It's not on me. It's God tried to keep me humble. Hi, Cole. I'm finished with Dino the questions. Cole, how many years you been cooking? That's fair. Cole, how many years?
I started cooking like
for survival.
I guess commercially. I've been cooking since I was 8 years old, like literally. But like commercially, I've been cooking since like right out the gate at 18 years old. So 12 years now. Commercially, I stopped cooking in 2019. So we could call that 7 years that I have of actual legitimate experience. But I'd never stopped.
Like, well, you still have to survive,
right?
And also too. He says he started when he was 18, but like 4 of those years, he just had a hot dog cart. So I'm not sure if that's fair. But
I got a job at Denny's right off the rip. Get out of here.
Which is class. That's way higher on the food chain than like Waffle House or IHOP. Sage is fantastic. Brown butter sage sauce ravioli. I mean, Victoria, she knows what she's talking about. She's tried to keep me sated for many years, and it usually doesn't work because I'm a fat piece of shit. So, what can you do? That's okay. I'm okay with it, Kelly. Don't worry. I've come to grips with it. It's okay. I'm gonna keep on calling myself fat until I have abs, and then I'm just gonna walk around naked until my wife gets angry. That's basically.
Just keep calling yourself fat after that.
I will. I can't. I don't know if I can ever get that changed because I'll just be like, I'm fat, and people are like, you have 6 abs. I'm like, but whatever.
Obviously, there's dysmorphia, but like in a good way.
I mean, yeah. Can you imagine? I think that'll work.
Yeah. I have an ab.
You have an ab.
Yeah. Listen. I have an ab.
And you have achieved more than Cole and I. That's fine. Yeah. You're good. Yeah.
I have abs.
Abs a long time ago. I had abs at one point in my life. That's the problem with me is like I was like really in shape and ripped in my youth. So now I'm like, I don't have that. Like, I need to get in good shape. Like, I already been there. I'm kind of like
shape.
Yeah.
I'm A-shape. Yes. I also have a kid, so like, I kind of have that going for me too. Where people are like, "You're kind of fat." I'm like, "No, I'm a dad," and they're like, "Oh," and I'm like,
"Yeah." No, if anyone has seen my metabolism, just DM me. Let me know where I can pick it back up. Lost it
on milk cartons and stuff like that. Yeah, no, mine too.
We're all old here, Kelly. We get it. We get it.
You're a child. Fucking.
I'm old as fuck, man. What are you talking about?
You're a baby.
Okay, what's today? Today's the 12th, November 12th. I graduated November 11th because I graduated early. 2011. Yeah, yesterday was my graduation anniversary. November 11th, 2011, 13 years ago. I'm old as fuck, bro.
I graduated 24 years ago.
Woo! We won't count.
Almost 25. Almost 25.
For the sake of the argument, I'm older than you.
What?
You probably are.
I graduated in 1999, and I was a year late. I was a year behind all my friends because I was a piece of shit. That's basically what it was. So, no, that's factual. I was a dick. And she's like, no, I got a 49 one year, and I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah.
I was taller when I graduated. Because as you get older, friends, you shrink. So it's a bone journey.
The first time I was ever on Kelly's show, I walked into her apartment and like there was her, and then like only half of my body could fit into her kitchen while we were cooking. So I just had to like reach over. No. You had a legitimately normal sized kitchen. I was just that big.
You got a hobbit house.
A tiny kitchen. By the way, an update on the water and the beets. My water and beets are now boiling. So I'm adding the pasta.
Ooh, Cole, get your stuff moving. Okay, so
it's not a race though.
I mean, it's always a race. How many years? Like, how old were you when you? So he was 18 when he started, and it's been going on for 12 years because now he's an old man at the age of 30.
Very old. Yeah.
And if you stay long enough, Munir, I will give you a social insurance number. No.
Neither one of you have kids, huh?
No. We have fun.
I'm older than y'all. The way I look at it, because I'm aging like a dog, okay? Because I have a kid. Like, I have a kid that stresses me out all the time. Like, all the time, he'll just be like, hey, what's the fork do when you stick it in the outlet? No, don't do that!
Let's be honest.
I have, like, gray hair already. Like,
those are big words for someone without a passport. So let's calm down, okay? You're not even allowed out of your country, so let's just relax.
America, where do I need to go?
Everywhere.
You need to go
everywhere so you can learn anything. Just like geography, you're not going to learn in the States.
Everything is imported here, including immigrants. Okay.
Just talk about food, guys.
Yeah, God. Let's get back to the beets. Jesus. And then they wonder, like, why does everyone hate us? Because you're jerks. That's why. You're all
Americans
jerks.
are dicks, so I'll give you that. We are dicks.
Yeah.
What's such dicks that like every 100 years we like attack our government?
I mean, listen, a lot of people would like to attack the government. That's fine. That's a reasonable thing. Not that we're inciting people to do it. Wink.
Guys.
Every time the government says anything, we're like, calm down the way you're speaking.
Hey, Pietro Augusta, you're from Brazil. Hello from Brazil, sir.
Hello.
I only know like 3 words, and none of them are good in Portuguese.
I don't know any.
Send me a greeting. Yes, Pietro.
They speak Portuguese there, just so you know.
I just said that. And number one, you don't know any Portuguese. I don't know why you're talking.
I don't know any Portuguese.
So just
I had a friend. I had a foreign exchange student friend in 9th grade who was Brazilian, and I started trying to speak Spanish to him because I'm a douchebag, and he was like, "I don't speak that language, you idiot." In English, by the way. He's like, "I don't speak that language, you idiot." And I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I think that's a common mistake.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a common mistake.
It is.
Yeah.
To confidently speak the wrong language to somebody, though.
Yeah, you know what? There's nothing worse though when you do that and it blows up in your face, and then you try and save face. Just be like, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. That's my explanation, right? I've walked up to people and talked Greek, and they're like, "What language is that?" I'm like, "I thought you were Greek." They're like, "I'm not Greek," and I'm like, then you're horrible, and just walk away, right? Because I'm not gonna. Yeah, of course I did. Why wouldn't I shout you out, Pedro? Come on, we're having a good time. So Kelly, where did you find this recipe, and have you made it before?
I've never made it before. I'm a subscriber of Bon Appetit magazine, so
that's a good one.
Subscription, guys. So it's from the latest issue, November 2024. But yeah, I just picked something that I thought would be quick and easy-ish and delicious.
I mean, that's a reasonable thing. It sounds very good, other than the beets. I'll be honest with you.
I like beets, but
I know you're a problem.
Beets aren't for everybody, for sure. There is a very earthy taste to it, but half my background is Baltic, so like beets and things that are briny, and that's our jam. So
it will keep you alive. Trust me, I understand that, and I'm not. It's look. Beets are it's like a surprise potato. You're like, no, it's not a potato, it's a beet, and you're like, so
that's a great name for it. Surprise potato.
Yeah,
I love beets. I really do.
Beets are good. Beets are very high in sugar, though.
So what am I doing with my lemon zest, by the way?
So we're doing two things. You're going to zest one, and then you're going to cut the other to get the lemon juice.
Oh, okay. Because I just have lemon juice. So
yeah. So you want 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. 1 tablespoon.
Pietro, if your dream is to go there, hey, everything you do can revolve around that. If you stick around, we will teach you all the colloquialisms that you'll need to be fully functioning American by the time you're 18. So
just don't walk in the road.
You just don't drink and walk in the road. Lesson number 1.
That's what my wine bottle said. So.
Yeah, that's good advice.
An American, pal? You want to be an American? I'm the most American person you'll ever meet. Trust me.
That's not true.
So you just gotta smoke cigars when you're 18, of course. when you're an adult, you bust out cigars and you get yourself a weapon, a good one. That's what you do. That's all you gotta do.
Hold on.
You speak your mind. First Amendment.
Number 1, he's in Brazil and he's 12. He's already armed. Let's just start there. Okay. Brazil is a dangerous place. So I hope you're safe and enjoy yourself. Yeah,
Brazil sounds like Texas.
It's worse.
I've never been to Brazil. I've been to Texas. It's huge. Well, I've been to like 2 parts of Texas. It's gonna take the rest of my life to get through that state. It's so big.
It's a big ass place, bro.
That is true.
It's big. It's basically the size of Canada.
It's
the important parts of Canada, at least.
Canada's huge, but yeah, Texas is gigantic.
Texas is the size of where everyone in Canada is, because there's parts of Canada where nobody is.
Technically, there is.
Y'all know that, right? Y'all got a lot of. Y'all act like y'all are big and bad, but y'all ain't. Y'all are like, it's cold up there. I'm not going there. Y'all all are like that.
I don't know how high up there are people, but there are people the further up you go in this country. I don't know how many.
Yeah, but we don't call them people. We call them Eskimos.
No, we don't. That's actually a racial slur.
Is it a racial slur? I didn't know that.
Yeah. See? Once again,
I thought that was their Indian name. I didn't know. I thought it was like Cherokee. I thought it was like Cherokee, Navajo. I thought that was their name. I didn't know.
That's because you're a bad person. I told you this. See, I've tried to explain this to you.
You're a bad person. Bad. I'm uneducated. Okay, I graduated 6 months early and haven't educated myself since.
Hey, he graduated 6 months early from homeschooling. Doesn't count.
Oh, no, okay? Fuck you. No, I didn't.
All right. Mick T,
fun,
what's up,
brother?
I mean, listen, it's an experience. Beetroot is disgusting in my opinion and boils my fish. Yeah, listen, I'm the same way. My wife loves it though. This is my thing is it tastes when I eat a beet, like I'll eat it every time someone's like, well, you haven't tried it my way. Great, I'll try it. I'll eat it. And I go, this tastes like dirt. You're a liar. And they're like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, yes, it does. It all tastes like dirt.
What I like about this recipe is it's got the beets for sure, but then you've got the sausage and you've got cheese and you've got pasta. So you've got like different textures, which might be good if you're not, the biggest fan. This could be a good way just to go like whole beet and just do that. Maybe not for everybody, but this is good because it mixes a lot of things together, and you cut up the beets into cubes, so you're not getting like a big bite at once.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
fair.
could be a good intro.
Listen,
I don't know.
I beets are you either like it or you don't, and that's reasonable. I understand that. I do have a question for the chat, so hold on. I can't understand it anymore. I love American books. You should, comic books and other books will help you with verbiage as you grow. It's a very simple way to catch on to different verbiage. Now, I have a question for everyone and in the chat too. When you are have you ever used the word set it and forget it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Never heard that.
You've never heard that, Cole.
No.
Okay. Okay, so this is the thing is I was having an argument with my wife. Not an argument. I explained she was like well, yes. So, okay, McT. Yes, I have. There you go. Munir, the question is, have you ever used the term set it and forget it? This is the question. The reason being was often, there you go. I love it. Is because my wife was saying everything but that. She was like, you put it and walk away, you dump it and take a stroll. And I'm like, you set it and forget it is the saying. It's you set it and forget it. It's from the rotisserie thing from the cooking channel. That's
Ronco.
My sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron Popeil. And he's like, you said it and forget it. That was the whole thing.
Never heard that. I don't know. But I don't be listening to people
infomercial from the 90s.
I mean, it's because you're a baby, Cole. You've never heard that.
No, it's not. That's not why. It's because when people talk to me, I generally am just like, you're full of shit, and then stop listening. I do that to people who aren't full of shit, though. I do it a lot. It's a me problem. I'm the problem in this thing. A lot of people will be like talking. I'm like, you're a liar.
Dino, send him a link on the internet.
I'm going to
a Ronco infomercial. The Ronco was great. He made so many products, but there had one that was a food dehydrator.
Yes.
Yogurt maker, and like there was one other thing it did. The yogurt part always threw me. Always. That you could use the same unit to dehydrate food and make yogurt.
So wildly enough, that dehydrator, I'm like, that was an air fryer before air fryers became a thing.
Yes.
Right. So now there's a new model of air fryer that's actually made out of glass and steel, and it's a whole thing. And I'm like, my wife just got me a Ninja I think it might be a Ninja with 2 drawers, and I'm like, oh man, I'm dying. I'm renovating our laundry room to turn into a kitchen, and it's taking forever because I'm still I've lost weight, but I'm still slow, so I don't achieve much. But eventually it's going to happen, and then I'm going to start cooking.
I'm very proud that I made it through the pandemic having never bought an air fryer, nor did I watch Tiger King, nor did I make a sourdough starter. I'm 3 for 3.
I'm surprised with the sourdough. Okay, hold on. But did you have a sourdough before the pandemic? That's
never.
Okay, fair enough. Interesting.
Never.
Interesting.
To be fair to you, Kelly, I watched the first episode of Tiger King, and I was just like, I know people like this. I don't care. Like I'm from the South. Like the Gulf of Mexico is where I'm from. That show wasn't nothing. Like people, look at this guy's crazy. He's a gay man from the South. That's a thing. That's the thing. I didn't care. It was dumb.
Okay.
Tigers. And I'm from Texas. Owning a tiger is not that abnormal. You have to be rich, but like, there's a lot of rich people in Texas.
See you later, Pedro. Feel free to watch the rest of this later, and make sure you subscribe to all our channels.
Please.
Yeah, later, Pedro.
Bye, Pedro.
Munir, Mick, I know where you live. I know. I mean, well, that's fine.
Right.
But anyway, I'm with you, Kelly. Like the Tiger King, it's not as it's overrated.
Oh, you're in Tiger King. You're like 4 of the characters. What are you talking about? Okay.
Okay, that's my point. And I'm a regular person.
Yeah. You're like, I don't remember doing this. You turned it on. You're like, I don't remember recording this. I don't know why I'm on TV now. This is crazy. That's fine. I get it.
I do be getting annoyed when people tag me and shit. Whether like without my permission, they'll be like, "Hey, this is you." I'm like, "Why did you record me?" Like, I didn't tell you could do that. Why did you post it?
I play football. Bye. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I understand completely.
All right.
Fortnite football. Later, Jonathan.
Who's Jonathan?
That's what Paul Rudd calls Thor's hammer.
Ridiculous.
I'll show you. I'll send y'all the link later so y'all get it.
That's okay.
You're ridiculous. I'm gonna send you set it and forget it. Okay. That's fine.
All right.
Mix T says, Munir, everyone knows where I live. I'm not a criminal for fun. That's how you do that.
Oh, that would be fun to be a criminal for fun.
I mean, like that's always what I think. I'm like, I feel like people have to start doing things just for the enjoyment of life. You know, nice. I do crime, but it's hilarious, right? Like,
you know what I want to do for fun? Own a house.
That's not happening for any of us.
It's not fun. It's not fun. I've owned a home. Now no, that's fine.
I used to.
Yeah. I've owned a couple.
I helped my ex buy one. I helped her buy one and then moved out because we broke up. And then as soon as we broke up, the housing crisis just this most recent housing crisis just like fell apart. I was like, God damn it! Like, what happened to me?
There you go. Manure said he's going to stay here on the stream until we're done, and that way Cole can teach him how to cook. I mean, you have 60. Yeah, Kelly is a better chef.
I also know how to cook.
Yeah.
Kelly's the guest star today. She's the one teaching me how to make whatever we're making. So, to be fair,
I just can't wait for the pictures. I feel like that's going to be the best part.
So, are you boiling the beets and the pasta now, Cole?
Oh, my pasta and beets are done.
Okay, perfect. Mine are almost done. They're to be al dente, friends. You want there.
Kelly is better than God.
They're al dente.
I mean, she does have a crown and a scepter. Don't let her deceive you. That's true.
My pasta is almost ready. We're just going to try it again. Again, friends, you want it al dente.
Munir, Kelly's taken. Just back off.
All right. Okay.
Also
that
true.
Is ready. So once the pasta and the beets are done, you want to drain it, but keep about 2 cups of the liquid. So you want to set that aside. Don't let all the water go away because there's.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I put it right in a strainer.
No.
So I just warm up some water. Then is what you're saying?
Nah.
No.
Put a little bit of oil. Just have a little bit of oil on the side.
A little bit of oil.
Okay. If you do that, then that's
hot oil or regular oil?
Pedro, you can follow us all of our Instagrams the same way. So
well, I mean, should it be hot or should it be just room temperature?
I would say room temperature because what I've done when I have gotten rid of all of the liquid with the pasta in the pot, I just add a bit of oil and I give it a stir and I put the lid over it. So
gotcha. This is why I had to listen to you and not jump ahead of you.
It only took 61 episodes for you to realize that yourself after I've said it every single time. Yeah, that's fair.
So
yeah.
Thank you, Kelly, for educating Cole. Listening to women, it's a me issue. I'll admit. But when women talk, I assume because I'm a man, I'm terrible at it. Because of the patriarchy, I'm an asshole.
No,
just genetically. That's fine. This has nothing to do with the patriarchy. Pietro, so you can follow me at Dino the Genetic Marvel. Kelly is the Latvian foodie, and Cole is Sniffing Glue 22 on Instagram. So you can follow all of us. Don't worry.
What we are going to do after this, it looks like you're going to take the pasta and the beets, you're going to put it in a bowl and use that same pot to work on the sage.
The sage, okay.
Okay. All right. So get a pot and put the pasta in it. Fun. It's good TV. Okay.
I mean, it is entertaining. That's for sure.
It is entertaining. It is. All right.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, comment. Let us know. Yes.
This is another throwback, Dino. This is a slap chop.
There you go. You got it free with a ShamWow.
Slap chop.
I mean, the slap chop was.
You said a slap jaw?
Listen, the slap chop was a great invention in theory. I've never been able to use it properly. I'll tell you that right now.
No one has.
Yeah. But a ShamWow, ShamWow, top tier product.
Yeah.
No, I'm a fan of just like old school equipment. The only thing that I'm really like hell bent on is a blender, but everything else, like just old like shit that like you can do by hand, I'm just a fan of. I just prefer by hand.
Listen, so wildly, I keep on seeing. So a buddy of mine,
friends before.
Yeah, but always wipe your pot. A friend of mine who usually watches Walkie Talkies Are Neat, he has been sending me all these videos. It's people who are restoring like old school appliances. So it'll be like an old waffle maker. It'll be an old like blender and stuff. And it's like, so you have to take it down to like in pieces and replace all the electronics, replace all the pieces. It's super cool.
What about, by the way, a quarter cup of oil to do the sage in?
Okay.
Quarter cup.
So far.
All right. Yeah.
Let's see. Munir says, I'm outside and I can see someone naked. That will happen outside. And it was a boy and a girl, and I saw a boy wiener. I mean, listen, you're going to see boy wiener. That's just how that is.
Don't say boy wiener.
Well, you want me to say lady wiener? No.
Say man wiener. Say like man cock or something. Something like, you know.
Why are you escalating it? It's
I'm
already
just
over.
saying, like, just make it more reasonable for live television or YouTube or whatever you want to call it.
I read the comments, sir. Anyways, Kelly, please instruct us.
I'm telling both of you and him.
A quarter cup of oil. Get that going. Not bubbling too much. Just a little
waviness
excitement to it. Yeah. You want to put the sage in a single layer. So don't dump it. Just like get it on the bottom of the pan. A couple of minutes.
All right.
You know, yeah. And you're gonna take it out with tongs, slotted spoon thing, whatever you got. So
I swear, every time I gotta deal with Kelly on a cooking show, I gotta go to like the fancy grocery store where the fancy vegetables are. I swear to God, I can never find anything at my
basic. It's an herb.
Not when I shop at Aldi, bro. They don't got herbs there. They got this and that. That's what they got.
Yeah.
They got they said that it's called Aldi because they're like, look at all these prices.
Yeah, it's like meat and stuff. You're like, we got meat and we got some stuff. That's fine. Munir says,
bread, but it's moldy.
Yeah. Do you love me, Dino? I'm subscribed. My love is not for sale. I appreciate you. That is how that works. And Cole, you're a show off. That's accurate.
Okay. We're going to put the sage in. Again, one layer, couple minutes.
You said like 30 pieces of, or 30 leaves, huh?
I know.
Ain't no big deal. I'm just making sure I got the right amount.
Munir says, Cole is swearing. Please do not swear for the rest of the stream. My mom hates swearing. Your mom needs to grow up.
Well, you're going to have to get off the show, bro, because that's what we do here.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're adults and we're allowed to swear because we're adults. That is just science. It
smells so good once it gets going. It really does.
I'm like, honestly, there's been a few times I've been jealous. One of them is right now. And I'm like, man, I was tempted to just drive over to Kelly's place, but I'm just going to come here and eat your food. I mean, I would have, but then I don't get to all the razzmatazz of all this.
That's true. I got the tongs. Tongs, by the way, if you're like me and have short arms, really good at doing up zippers.
I mean, that's fair.
So, Kelly, you're not real tall, are you? For some reason, I thought you were a pretty tall woman.
Everybody thinks that. On Zoom, I'm taller. On StreamYard, I'm taller. Everyone thinks that. And my license says I'm 5'6". I'm 5'3".
Damn.
I'm never
That's a big difference.
Well, I've never been 5'6". It's when I got my license and they said, how tall are you? In the moment, I was like, I don't know, 5'6".
I feel that.
It's because of Kelly. They now have rulers to see how tall you are in the DMV. That's fine. Kelly, my best friend is from Latvia. His sister Meggie represented them doing javelin. I've been on the last. There you go.
Ah, the homeland. Hello.
There you go.
All right.
Nick, you're good at spamming.
Good.
That's my fried sage.
Yeah, that's looking amazing. If the sage breaks apart, friends, that's totally fine. You just really want to do this for a couple of minutes. And then put it on a paper towel and season it with a bit of salt. Yeah.
Okay, so what am I doing with the lemon and the zest?
We're not doing that yet.
Okay. So I need to know.
Dino, what is your real name? My real name is Dino. I go by Dino every day of my life.
His real name is Constantine. Don't let him play.
Why do you keep on inciting me to drive down there and punch you in the back of the head? I'm like,
because I want you to come see me, Dino. If all I gotta do is get you to come punch me, I can live with that. I've been punched by people who love me.
I was tempted to come for Thanksgiving, I'll be honest, but yeah, I don't know if that'll happen.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on a paper towel now.
Yep.
How was
yours?
So good.
I can imagine.
All right.
Oh my god, it smells like my ex's house in here.
What?
And she's into all that like crystals and zodiac and like what time of the day were you born and shit. So.
12:45 a.m.
Yeah, Kelly is a sorceress. Just don't be.
What I'm saying is she burned a lot of sage. And eventually it led to me having to move out because I'm the demon.
Yeah, that's fair. I was about to say. It was literally for you.
Yeah. The sage.
Awesome.
The sage. So, as I say, you want to take a little bit of salt, a little pinch, which is an eighth of a teaspoon, if you need to know the number.
That is an eighth of a teaspoon. Oh,
yeah, a pinch is an eighth of a teaspoon.
Yeah, I know.
Tito's is good. That's good.
Tito's and
you know where Tito's is from?
Texas.
Austin, Texas. That's right.
It's really good. All right. So what we're going to do next is take that same pot and you're going to do the sausage. Or if you're like this kiddo, you had some meatballs from an earlier meal and you're just going to cut them up and use that.
I can do it.
Totally reasonable.
I already kind of cooked my sausage. I didn't know we were waiting to make the sausage.
That's because you're a bad person. You're a bad person.
So I'm going to do that. If you are going to do the sausage cooking, make sure you have a wooden spoon. Dino, do you know why cooking recommends the wooden spoon more than the metal?
So I believe it just has to do with the longevity of your tools, right? Because a spoon is cheaper to replace than a pot. Also, too, it's my understanding is you can soak the nasty out of a wooden spoon, but once a steel spoon is bent or scrapes your pot, you're kind of boned. Okay. I did actually have bamboo spoons for a while, which are apparently more hypoallergenic and they're better for you.
That is fancy.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had a friend who was selling what was it? Not Home Chef, it was something.
Oh, Pampered Chef?
That's the one.
Yeah.
She made me buy a bunch of stuff and I'm like, I like to cook, so I had like a little stand thingy for yeah. Well, you couldn't get me with Avon, and I'm like, nah, I'm gorgeous. I don't need makeup. So
that's true.
Pampered Chef. There you go.
Yeah.
Really so lucky. Your name is Dino, more like dinosaur. That means Kelly Cole, watch out, Dino is going to kill you. I mean, that's not
Dino, not Dino.
Yeah, that's like we explained. I did a set this past weekend out in Ajax, Kelly, and I explained to everyone how my wife had to teach me that, like, so Victoria has perfected resting bitch face. And it helps her to no end in all sorts of scenarios. I, on the other hand, have perfected something a little bit different, and that is resting murder face. So
I have disappointed face.
But you also have that weird, like, this little smile that is just like, oh, you're dumb. And I'm like, she does it to me every time I go over there and cook. And I'm like, I swear I'm not. I can tie my shoes and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, it's fine.
Right. So the sausage, once that is cooked up, You want to add the garlic and the red pepper flakes just for a couple of minutes.
Yep.
So you can take the garlic, chop it yourself. Do like me, already buy pre-chopped garlic.
I have, you know what my problem with is that I like garlic is a pain in the butt, but at the same time, it's like I feel bad for the people who have to peel the garlic for pre-cut garlic. Apparently there's a whole thing about it, and their hands are always wet and it causes issues with their fingernails, and I'm like, oh man. Yeah, it's a real thing. Cole, what are you doing? Let me know.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on. He's drinking Tito's.
Garlic bread.
How dare you, sir? Do you have
some sausage and garlic? We don't have play buttons. We're on our way. We're on our way.
I'm adding in the garlic to mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we don't have play buttons yet, but we are. Listen, that's why you should share this to your own social media, so everyone you can have a conversation. It's like watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when it was coming out, and you could watch it. Now there's a new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one with
original Aunt Viv or second Aunt Viv?
What is that?
I
changed.
I liked first Aunt Viv.
I did too.
Yeah, she seemed like she could throw a punch. The second one did seem more motherly. So
I'm so old. Both of y'all.
I mean, you know what?
Y'all were, I just know y'all were in high school when I was a little kid. I just know it. When I was like 4 years old, y'all were like smoking weed behind the dumpster.
We just go to the back of the school. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
like there was a dumpster, but I'm not going to hang out by the dumpster. I was raised better than that.
All right. Okay, so Cole, everything's in the pot. The sausage, the garlic, the pepper.
It will be in a second.
The pepper is now.
All right, the pepper is now. Sounds like a movie. Pepper is now.
That is a great movie. The pepper is now. Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Also, I'm just gonna be a little fancy pants. I'm gonna toss in some Parmesan cheese rinds into this, if you have it.
Yeah, he's got not Parmesan cheese.
I got Parmesan Ray Romano.
Yeah, it's not.
It's the best. All right. So what you're gonna do? On the stovetop. Now we're gonna add in the beets, the pasta. If you kept the cooking liquid, add half of that. If you didn't, Cole, just pour a bit of oil into it.
Got it.
Okay.
There's a little water in there.
Find the beets.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. We'll see you later, Munir. Have a wonderful evening and peace. Feel free to come back. We are here every week. We are also going to be doing some stuff on the weekend. So please make sure you subscribe to all our channels so you can see what we're doing. And if you don't, we'll hunt you down.
Yes.
Trust me.
I ain't that committed.
No, he's not, but I will. I have nothing to do usually. So.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
great.
excited to try this. Okay. So yeah, the parmesan. Add a half a cup of the cooking liquid. I got that here.
Yeah. Cole does not because he's a dumbass. That's
There's a little water in it.
If you don't, add some oil. It's fine.
I did.
It's fine. All right. Stir that together. And then you are going to add in the butter. You need for this 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. If you have salted, I do half of it.
Half a stick.
So.
Now, here's just a little bit of current events. Did you guys hear about the current recall on butter? So
no, and I don't care.
Costco had to send back 80,000 tubs of butter.
Yes, I did.
It didn't say that it wasn't labeled that it contained milk. Listen, if you need a label to let you know that there's milk in butter, someone has done you a disservice. You need to go back to school, maybe read a book, maybe pray. I don't know, but someone did you dirty, and you gotta figure that out.
All right.
Yeah,
like it was just like it was missing a label. It wasn't even. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the thing. They're gonna throw all that butter out because of a label. Like, come on.
If I may, I think the even better label story of the past few days is what Mattel did on the dolls, the boxes for the Wicked movie. They've made some Barbie dolls for Wicked.
And that too.
And instead of putting Wicked movie as the website to go to on the box, they just apparently put, I think it's just Wicked, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a porn site.
Oh, yeah.
Because they forgot a word, it sent people to a porn site.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think they made a mistake. They're just bastards. That's what it is. Yeah. That is. Oh god.
Yeah. So.
I think I'm watching the wrong Wicked movie, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So once the butter is in and all stirred around, then you are going to add in 2 teaspoons of diamond crystal salt, or if you have Morton kosher salt, 1 teaspoon and 1/4.
Interesting.
Do you know why the differences in those 2 salts?
I do not.
They're all the same.
Yeah. So I know kosher salt is
breaks down easier.
I mean, it's the whole idea behind salt is there are differences, but what was the other one? You said it was diamond.
Diamond crystal is 2 teaspoons, and Morton kosher salt is 1 1/4 teaspoon.
You know what the difference is? The difference between those 2 salts is the difference between Democrats and Republicans. They're all going to fuck you in the grand scheme of things.
So hold on, I'm pulling this up because what's the difference between Morton's and Diamond Crystal kosher salt? Oh my god, I don't need a whole story. Just tell me the reason.
And I'm calling Scott Disick.
Like, express purposes.
Well, Dino's figuring that out. Then you can add in black pepper, everybody.
Black pepper, hell yeah.
Black pepper.
That's the most urban of peppers.
There we go. Best to have like fresh cracked, but I don't have that, so that's okay. All right.
So it is basically the difference of like the saltiness of it, which Diamond Crystal contains 53% less sodium by volume compared to table salt.
Add in your Parmesan.
And if the recipe specifically calls for Morton, then you should obviously use Morton. If the recipe calls for kosher salt, stick with Diamond Crystal. Like it is. Oh, why can't it just be salt?
Pink salt.
That works. Yeah, do that. That's fine. If you use like the pink Himalayan salt, you may get like bites of salt a little bit more than the kosher. But it still works. That still works. So once the parm is in, add in the rest of that liquid. So I do a little bit more oil now.
Nice.
If you so choose. All right. Oh my gosh. Dina, this is a feast.
I mean, like this is the whole thing. Pietro's back. I know you would be back. We are fantastic. That's only fair.
We haven't stopped cussing for the record.
Listen, the perfect time to watch our lives is if you have nothing else to do. Absolutely, because this is entertaining as
don't watch our show if you have something to do, as a matter of fact.
Also,
that's a horrible idea. Yeah.
Also, if you have nothing to do, download my comedy album. That would be amazing. Join the 7 people who have. Yay! Woo!
Where is it? Is it available on your YouTube or is it on Spotify?
Available on all the places. Just look up Sugar and Spice and Smirnoff Ice. Find it all the places.
Check that out.
But yeah, I was saying on the web yesterday on the old Threads. I'm on Threads, everybody. It's quaint. The beauty of so few people having listened to it is that I can thank everybody individually.
I mean, listen, you can send them a card. It's nice. It's a little bit of that personal thing.
All right. Now we're going to add in the zest and the lemon juice.
There we go.
Got it?
I forgot.
Okay.
He's hilariously Cole's asked like 9 times, what are we doing with the zest? And it's finally come to fruition. I'm sure.
But you turn around, I'm like, fuck, did I forget something?
No. This smells so amazing. All right.
One of the great things about me is I always assume I'm the problem.
I'm sorry you don't understand us, but listen, give it a few months. You'll understand, Pietro. You will understand. We'll figure.
There's nothing to fucking understand anyway.
Yeah, it's mostly just gibberish.
You want to do 1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
Oh, he's already put more than that. That's fine.
What? It's 1 lemon. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's great. But
it is.
I think that like half of a large lemon is probably fine. But
these are medium lemons.
What else? Whatever your lemon size is, it's fine.
I don't know where I shop at Aldi. Nothing's large there. I don't have large. They got 1 size eggs.
Guess what time it is now, kids? Plating.
That's the best part. Come on.
Let me get a little bowl.
All right. If you have access, are you on your phone right now or on a laptop or something?
I'm on a laptop, but I'll take a picture.
If you can, send it to me on Messenger, because then I will show it and rub it in Cole's face. It'll be perfect.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. I can do
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
No problem. All right, so you're going to plate, and you're going to top it once you plate it with the sage.
Perfect.
So we'll mix the sage in, put it on after.
It does sound delicious. Damn.
It looks so pretty.
It really does.
So pretty.
I mean, even with the beets, I'm like, I would try this. I would definitely.
I think it's good.
You know what? I would convince my wife to order it just so I could try it, because I'll be like, it's beets. You love beets. You should order that. And then I'll be like, just eat the rest. It's fine.
Well, there you go.
Yes, I do understand what you're typing, and we appreciate you, Pedro.
There we go.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah, we have like that English translator thing going on.
I mean, well, I assume that he's doing some of that. Yeah. So this one, amo los Estados Unidos.
Oh, this is pretty. Okay, I'm sending this to you, Dino.
Please, thank you.
Okay.
That I do not understand, sir. But hey.
All right. That's very exciting. You said on Instagram or Facebook? Which one?
Facebook, preferably, because then I have access to it immediately, and I can pull it up quick.
I just have to spell your name right. Okay, there we go. It's okay. Got it. Boom, done, sent.
Perfect.
I'm so excited to try this.
That's even a great picture. Well done. All right, everybody.
All right.
I'm about to take pictures myself.
Come on. Get a picture, and I need it. So everyone can see. Here's what we're going with first. That looks delicious. Okay. Let's be honest. That looks fantastic.
That's what I made.
That looks great. Also, that's a damn good picture.
Thank you. I have a Samsung Fold 6.
Yeah.
How is that?
Right?
Love it.
So?
You know
This
what the
is
best part is? For those of us who remember ending a call.
Oh yes, there's a certain enjoy. Yeah. There's a certain joy to just shut it.
The cool part is if you want to do a selfie with Dino or Cole or me or someone, the good camera is on the front end, so you just look at the screen and you get the good camera for yourself.
I mean, that is top tier. That is top tier shenanigans.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, can we try it now?
Yep. Go for it. I'm waiting on Cole's picture. Cole has like 9 phones, so he's just trying to figure out which one works.
I'm a drug dealer. Okay, calm down.
That's.
I've been a lookout. It's true.
You say I look like one?
Oh, she said she was a lookout.
Oh yeah, that's a good job. That's an important job.
I only did it once. Oh my god, this is really good.
All right. So here we have Fancy
Really
Ella
good.
Kelly, okay, and then we have Cole.
Nice.
Right there.
I like the picture. It's a good
I mean,
picture.
it is a good picture. It is a good picture.
What do you think, Cole? I really dig it.
Yeah.
Good.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Listen, that was pasta with beets, sausage, fried sage, brought to you by Kelly Zemnickis on Hammered in Cheese. This has been a momentous occasion that we have breached the land of beets, and apparently it tastes delicious.
See, this is what I had in mind when I started this show. Okay, well, I say me and Dino started the show. When I came up when I pitched this idea to Dino, I was like, we can have guests on, and I can learn new dishes, okay? Because this isn't something I would have ever even thought of to try or considered, and it is very good.
I mean,
it's like an elevated mac and cheese kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and you know what? So I only learned this a little while ago.
What do you think of the stage, Cole?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I made macaroni and cheese with like Parmesan rinds a little while ago, and it was wild. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that, and I did it. I added too much cheese, and I left it on the heat too long. It turned out to be like a brick of mac and cheese. Still tasty, but you know,
Dude, this is that kind of mac and cheese.
I know, because I'm fat, but that's
That's how my Thanksgiving mac turns out.
Ooh.
It's like a brick.
I once made a mac and cheese with 6 different cheeses, and then in the middle it had a layer of mushrooms, onions, and chicken, and bacon, all in the center. The problem was you could only eat like a 3x3 inch piece because it was like eating a solid piece of plutonium. Like you ate it and you're like, oh god, it's just yeah.
You want to know a trick? You want to know a great trick?
Always.
All right, this is if you're vegan or whatever. Well, it's mac and cheese. You can't eat it if you're vegan. But if you have any weird dietary restrictions, don't do this. But I like for my Thanksgiving mac, I'll make the mac and cheese. I'll mix it all up. All the cheese is melted, and I'll crack an egg in there, mix it up, and then bake it so that it's all kind of like one solid piece.
That's a good idea.
That is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great. I love it. So many different.
Almost like you're making a mac and cheese cake.
I mean, that is a selling feature, I think.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
That'd be a good wedding cake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? The new trend of people doing like mashed potatoes on the outside and like meatloaf on the inside and then bacon. You're like, we have gone too long without that in our universe, right? There should be more of that shenanigans in life.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just so fucking good.
There you go.
It's just so good, Dino. Come by tomorrow. I've got extra. I'm home.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Victoria's at work too. I'm going.
Really good.
That might happen. All right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for watching. This has been Hammered in Cheese with Kelly Zemnickis, and we've made a fancy dish. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. If you leave one of us out, I will hunt you and I will find you. And you will, and I'll sit with you while you click like to everything. But that is the recipe out of the current Bon Appetit magazine. So if you haven't subscribed to that, why haven't you? Why don't you love yourself enough to subscribe to it? It is a wonderful magazine. And I'm not sure how it is now, but I know that during the pandemic, Bon Appetit had their test kitchen videos, and some of them were so cool. I know Claire Saffitz still does her own stuff at her home, and it is magnificent. She released a cookbook. It's great, and also rekindled my love of cooking. I'll tell you that much. So please make sure to check everything out, everyone, and we will be back. Cole and I will be back on Friday to do a commentary on the festivities on Friday, which is the well, basically we're going to see if Jake Paul's head can go all the way around 360 degrees, courtesy of Mike Tyson. That's what we're going to watch.
Nah, Jake Paul got this shit, bro. He's a Cleveland boy, okay? And let me tell you, people from Cleveland don't play.
Yeah, but he's Mike Tyson.
Don't matter. He's old.
That's like a guy who's like a mime on the weekends going, I do magic like Jesus does. You're like, no, that's not. He did a lot more. He did.
Okay, is it some 27-year-old from Cleveland, or is it some dude with a lisp? What do you think?
I want you to say
that lisp. That lisp is probably a symptom of CTE.
I want you to say that to his face and watch him turn you into a puddle.
I will. That's the problem, Dino. You don't challenge me because you know I will.
I want you to remain as my co-host, sir. I don't want to have to care for you because you won't be able to think straight.
Me, bitch.
Anyways, yeah, absolutely. Don't worry, Kelly. You and I'll take over
for the 6 months I'm out.
Yeah, while you're drooling on yourself because you're like,
so yummy.
I said what I wanted to Mike Tyson, and now I'm a vegetable. That's fine. That's reasonable.
You're gonna have to give up sobriety. You're gonna have to start drinking every night or every time you do the show, though.
Yeah, but she can take it. That's fine. She's tough. She's very tough and stabby. So yeah,
you can't do what I do.
Nobody can do what you do. They have hands that are adult size.
Fuck you.
Anyways, have a good night, everyone. We're going to be back on the weekend. Come check us out. I'm going to start building Lego as I have more free time now. And of course, check out Kelly's channel. She is cooking regularly as well. And she's hilarious. So please check her out
so funny.
and let us know that you subscribed.